Yo, what's up everyone? Hawaiian Air 2121 here. Today we're going to have an unboxing video of 8 model airplanes. Some of them are displayed right on your screen over here. And as you can see, the background looks a little bit different. It's LAX Tom Bradley International Terminal. I'll discuss more of that in today's video, so let's begin. So to begin this unboxing, we have a quick announcement. LAX will be one of the airports that I do in the near future. Again, as you can see in the backgrounds, we have LAX in the back over here, and I'm really working hard on getting some LAX updates out for you all, including some retro content for LAX, as well as some current content of the Tom Bradley International Terminal. So the first model of today's unboxing is the Spirit Airlines Airbus A320neo and the Spirit.com engines by GeminiJets. This is actually a very good model. I'm very surprised by that. I like to collect the Spirit models for my airport updates, and this is actually a decent model. The engines aren't too oversized. Well, they are oversized a little bit. They do have a lot of detail. It's hard to show up on the camera over here, but you do have a green lining around this engine and around this engine right over here. And the raccoon mask is fairly visible on this A320neo. A lot of the A320neos have that raccoon mask. Really nice to see. We have one antenna right over here, as long as 2 antennas right over here. In addition to that, we are lacking one Wi-Fi dome, which does suck. It would be right over there. It does suck to see that Gemini just does not have the Wi-Fi dome. However, I'm not sure if this aircraft does have a Wi-Fi dome on it. So the color of this model is spot on perfect. I really am digging the new Spirit.com livery. If in case you didn't know it, these engines right over here say Spirit.com instead of home of the Bear Fair. And this is a full black on billboard print. It's not in the zebra print anymore, where you saw some lines in the Spirit logo. And pretty much the coloring is spot on for the model. These horizontal stabilizers are metal, which is nice to see, and the winglets are very nicely detailed as well. If I zoom in all the way over here, we can see that it does say howdy on the winglets, just like the real thing. Spirit billboard titles are perfect, and same with the Spirit.com engines. Overall, this model is a very, very nice model. It's a really nice attempt by GeminiJets. The wheels, they roll pretty good actually. I'm shocked. GeminiJets A320 molds, some of the wheels don't roll that great. Nice competition for the NG models version. However, if I had to pick one, the NG would be the superior one just because of the Wi-Fi dome right over there. That's the only thing that I don't see on this model. Everything else is perfect. Next up is this NG model, Spirit Airlines Airbus A321. This aircraft was made in July of 2023 by NG Models and looks absolutely fantastic as well. This one's in a home of the Bear Fair livery, so we have the home of the Bear Fair engines right over here. Spirit.com billboard titles again, and this model wheels roll perfectly. NG and Spirit models typically go well together. This one does not have the raccoon mask shown over here, but it does look really nice. The wheels again roll perfectly on this model, and really impressed with it. There's a lot of detail to this model. The engines are perfectly sized, and if we look, the coloring is perfect about this model. Typically, NG Models does not disappoint on their A321 mold. We zoom in over here. Zooming in on the NG Models Spirit Airlines Airbus A321, there's a lot of detail. We have the Airbus A321 marked right over here, L1 boarding door, and a lot more detail. We have the Spirit.com billboard titles, home of the Bear Fair engines. Everything looks absolutely perfect. This over here is going to be the howdy inner winglet right over there, which we can see right over there. And then everything else looks really solid about this model. The only thing I have to say about it is that it does miss the Wi-Fi dome again, just like this and the GeminiJets one. I'm pretty sure this registration does have a Wi-Fi dome, so it does suck to see that they forgot the Wi-Fi dome or didn't pick another A321 with a Wi-Fi dome. But one thing I love about NG Models, their Airbus A321s, are these tails. As we can see, there's a lot of detail right over there. Horizontal stabilizers are metal, which is nice to see. Again, from NG Models, a lot more detail. And this model is looking very nice. So over here is this Delta Connection CRJ700. Correction, it is in the silver and soaring special livery and the colors in motion. And this is a gorgeous, gorgeous model airplane. super rare too. We have Delta Colors and Motion Tail right over here. Delta Connection titles right over here, and then the silver and soaring right over there. We do have this special, I think, the Comair flag right over here. I'm not sure what it really is. So if someone knows about that in the comments, please let me know. But this model is a really, really great asset for me for my airports. I don't have a ton of Delta Connection. Minus on this unboxing, which will change that, and then just in general, I don't have a ton of retro Delta connections. So this will be a really nice asset for me for Detroit, as well as JFK and other retro airport updates, which I'm super excited about this model. It's a very slick model, it's a great asset for me, and I really would recommend it. There's nothing wrong about it, it's just fantastic. It's a gorgeous livery, and it is super rare too, so if you can find it, I say get it. The next 3 models are what everyone is excited about, this GeminiJets Delta Embraer E175. These models are just absolutely amazing as well. Similar to the Delta CRJ700, I don't have a ton of Delta connections, so these 3 models will serve with great purpose for LAX, JFK, Detroit, you name it. Anyone needs a Delta E175. I really like this model itself. The model, while the tires don't roll that great, I'm not going to complain about it because this is just such a great asset for everyone's collection. There's a lot of detail over here, including these lots of wing flaps over here and over here. Gemini just typically does not disappoint with their express jet modes, especially the Embraer E175 mode itself. And one thing that I like, which other people have pointed out, is that the wings do not flex. Typically the wings, the previous release would just flex like that, but these wings are nice and solid right over there, which is nice to see. I think this is a SkyWest Embraer E175, and it just looks absolutely phenomenal, this plane. Really would recommend that you guys pick one up if you haven't already. I think they're probably well stocked, but eventually these guys will sell out completely. We do have the Delta connection right over here, SkyTeam emblem right over here, and then we have the Delta, the new tail right over here, which is nice to see. Again, we have horizontal metal stabilizers, which is nice, and just overall, I think this is a really, really sexy plane, really improved GeminiJets mode compared to the last E175, which was the United E175, which had the super wing flex. This one does not. Perfectly shaped nose, and the cockpit of the plane looks well. So over here, this LAX board, these are actually gauge 137, 141, and 139. Still working on this area. As you can see, it's not really complete yet. I still need to do a gray undertone, as well as some add extra detail. But over here we have the Trans World Airlines Boeing 767-300. This is a super slick model, super rare. I'm not really sure who makes this. I think it's Aero Classics. Aero Classics or GeminiJets. Might have been exclusive, but anyway, you may be wondering why I picked up a TWA plane. I don't typically collect retro. That's because I will be doing LAX retro updates, as well as EWR retro updates of the 70s. Really excited to pick these models up. I have that model, and I also have one more. This Northwest Airlines Boeing 727-200 by Dragon Wings right over here. And these models will serve great purpose for the retro project over here, and I'm really excited to unbox these. So just some quick views of these planes. If we have the Northwest right over here. This is a Dragon Wings version of the plane, so there isn't too much detail, but it is a really, really rare model. We have the Northwest Orient title right over here, and then we also have just the Orient colors, which is kind of the interim livery per se, because we do have the Northwest arrow right over here, which I really like a lot right over here. We have wings right over here and right over here, and then for the 727, there's 3 engines right over here. This model is more of an asset for me just because I need a retro Northwest plane, and it's nice to see that I was able to pick one up for this project. So this Northwest 727 will be a nice addition for me. And the last plane of today's unboxing is the Trans World Airlines TWA Boeing 767-300, a super slick retro model that I desperately need for my collection if I want to do retro airport updates. Not much to say about this model. It's just a simple white and red plane. We do have the red pinstripe right over here and right over here for the 767, as well as the red TWA right over here. It's really nice to see this plane. I'm really excited about what I can do for my airport updates. Unfortunately, there are no antennas really, or major detail per se about this plane. It's more about the name, in my opinion, to have a TWA plane. And again, I'm not really sure who makes this plane. It doesn't really say a manufacturer. It's a white box livery, so I'm not really sure. But we do have a nice detail over here, such as the TWA engines right over here and the registration right over here. So this is just a wrap up of today's massive unboxing. We have 8 model aircraft, a TWA 76, Northwest 727, 2 Spirit planes, and 4 Delta connection planes. All of these will be used in airports to come. And yeah, so that is it for today's massive unboxing. Really excited to show you guys LAX in the near future. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please subscribe for more content, as greatly helps me support down the road. And thank you. Please continue to check out for future videos. And yeah, so have a great day. This is Hawaiian Air 2121 signing off. Have a good one.